Andesite, the most important resource in the create mod that makes us players ignore diamonds for it. So I made a super compact and efficient form of it, only requiring cobblestone and infinite lava, both things not too hard to get. Before I start, I want to mention the farm schematic will be on my webpage 30kmc.com. Here's a quick guide for those who want to download it. Open your browser and search 30kmc.com. Now you have two options. You can click this My Collection button up here and it will take you to this page where you can have every farm that I've ever made. Just click the one you want, insert the recommended number, here 0, and then click this purple button. Then you put your email in here and we'll send it straight to you, where you can download the NVT file. You can also scroll down and click the Schematic button where you can directly select the farm schematic that you want, then just do the same thing. Once you do download the schematic, you can load up the world, grab an empty schematic in the schematic table, load the schematic file, and you'll have it. In creative, you can place it anywhere as a hologram, press your left alt and select this option which will let you put the schematic in. In survival, you need a schematic cannon. With that out of the way, here are the materials needed for the farm. If you don't have an infinite lava source already, I have a tutorial on it for you to check out. For a cobblestone farm, you can search a tutorial on it. There are plenty of good farms out there. These glass blocks don't need to be glass blocks, they can be cobblestone or dirt, and these stone slabs don't need to be made out of stone. Any material is fine. First, build up 7 blocks. After, place a chute and a barrel on top. On this side, place a support block so you can go down. Break this support block, then go forward and extend this line by 1 where you can build up and place 1 block in each side to form a 3-block line. Grab your crushing wheels and place them in front of these 2 blocks. You can now break these blocks behind and place another one here to go down further. Now, while looking at this crushing wheel, on the right, place a mechanical fan below, facing that way. Now, break this block and place 2 others besides the fan. In front of them, place 2 slabs. Then, dig these 2 blocks and the 3 below you. Now, place a support block below the fan and 2 regular blocks in front. Break some support blocks below and make a small staircase to head up. After that, place another one in front of this block, place a basin on top and a brass wheel pointing to it. Grab a list filter and place a gravel and iron nugget in. Then, look at the brass funnel until you see the filter text down here and click it to place it. Right after that, you can place a mechanical press on top of the basin and right besides the same basin, a brass funnel facing it. Besides this block, place another basin and after, grab another list filter. This one with an iron nugget and andesite and place it in. Then above it, a mechanical mixer. Now, build up some blocks and place your water in front of this fan. Build up again and head to the back. In here, place a mechanical pump facing to the basin and behind it a fluid tank. Here you will need to be pumping infinite lava for the farm. I have a tutorial on it if you want to check it out. Then, place a chute above this basin and without shifting, place another one while facing to it, to extend it diagonally. Make sure it looks something like this. Above this chute, place a millstone and above it a chute and a barrel. After that, you can now dig every support block around the farm and head down. Below this basin, place a smart chute with an andesite filter in it. Then below that, place a barrel. Your farm should almost be ready now. The last step is to connect everything. So, start by building up some blocks and placing 2 gargoyles in front of this millstone. Below this last cogwheel, place a gearbox and rotate it like this. Then below that gearbox, place another one. This one rotated this way, and then place two normal gearboxes besides these crushing wheels, with a shaft connecting both. Then come over to this edge and place another cogwheel right here, and a large one down here going diagonally. Make sure it's connecting to the mechanical fan below. Now, head over your pillar and dig down some blocks. Then, place a cogwheel below this gearbox, another one besides this mixer, and a last below the one that you just placed. Dig the entire pillar down and make a small one on this side. Then, connect this crushing wheel to the mechanical pump using your last cogwheel. Once you're finished, your farm should be ready to power. You can power it from anywhere, but I do recommend to power it right here. Power it at max speed for max efficiency and insert cobblestone on both of the barrels above. One thing I recommend is placing more cobblestone on this barrel than on this top, because it requires more cobblestone. So for example, if you've got a full inventory of cobblestone, you can place 3 of these lines in this barrel and 1 in this top one. With that done, the farm should start making a bunch of andesite alloy for every farm you'll build in the future. There's one last thing I've got to mention. If you want this farm to produce andesite instead of andesite alloy, it's as easy as breaking this mixer basin and everything below, and replacing that with a smart chute below this basin with the mechanical press, with a lift filter that filters andesite and iron nuggets separately, and a barrel below. Now, how does the farm work, you may ask? Well, if you insert cobblestone in this bottom barrel right here, it will be crushed by the crushing wheels. After that, it will fall into this water block with a fan which will wash all the gravel and turn it into flint and iron nuggets, which will go into this basin. The second barrel above will be transported into a millstone which will turn the cobblestone into gravel, which will be transported into the same basin. The iron nuggets get instantly filtered into the next basin with a mixer, while the gravel, flint, and lava into this basin with a mechanical press will be pressed into andesite. The andesite will be filtered into this next basin and will be mixed with iron nuggets to form andesite alloy. This andesite alloy will be filtered into the barrel. That's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching, like this video so I can make more, and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 10k subs.